Hello, in this video I would like to show you FELToken. FELToken is a tool for doing decentralized federated learning governed by smart contracts. Let me walk you through the process of training. First, let's go to our web application. In here, you can see the dashboard with already created projects. Right now I have one test project in here, but let's create a new project. First of all, you need to be connected to the supported network with MetaMask. I'm demonstrating this on a local host, but we also support Polygon testnet for now. So yeah, let's create a new project. Give it some name, some type. For now, there is just one basic type, but we plan to extend this in the future, as some projects may have different requirements. And some description. And yeah, let's deploy it. There are a couple of transactions that needs to be signed. So let's do it. And here we have it. We successfully deployed the new project. We can directly go through the project dashboard, or we can see it from the main dashboard where all the deployed projects are. Here is our awesome project that we currently deployed, and we can get back to its dashboard. FELToken works as a tool that is connecting data providers with data scientists, which we call the builders. Builders want to train their machine learning models on private data, which are provided by data providers. These data never leaves their place and are used for training inside data provider's machine. When we deployed the project, we automatically became the builder and also a data provider, but not an active one. We can see it in here that there is 0 out of 1 active data providers. We are not providing any data, but we need this role to be able to accept new data providers. As a builder, we want to create a model, but right now we cannot do it because there aren't any active data providers connected to our project. I will now demonstrate how new users can become a data provider by connecting with another account. So let's switch to another account I have here. Once again, I can see all the projects, see the details of awesome projects, and in here my role is just a viewer for now. I want to become a data provider, so I make a request. I made a request, and now already accepted data providers can either accept me or decline. So let's have a look. I will switch back to the account from which we created the project. Here I can see a new access request, so I will accept it. Okay, when I refresh this, we can see that we have one active data provider, which I just accepted. Now let's do another one, add another data provider to this project. So the same thing, I will switch to another account. So I'm a viewer and I want to become a data provider, so made a request, really just the same thing. When I refresh this, I can see that I am a pending data provider. So once again, someone needs to accept me. So I switch back to the builder account. And yeah, accept. So now we have 2 active data providers, which is enough for this demonstration, and we can start creating a training plan, which means creating an initial model. There are 2 options. Either you have a model already uploaded on an IPFS, or you can provide its CID, or you can pick from predefined model. I will go with linear regression. Pick the number of rounds. Let's do just 2, so we don't need to wait a lot. And for the reward, let's leave it as a 0. Let's deploy this training plan. Cool. Now we created a training plan that data providers will be following. So right now everything is set up. We have we have 2 active data providers and a training plan to follow. It's time for data providers to follow this plan to actually train the model on their data. So let's switch to the data provider account. You can see that the role is a data provider. He's indeed a data provider. And yeah, you can see that here there is a plan, a linear regression model, which you can train on. So there is this command. He can just easily copy it. And yeah, I already prepared a terminal for training. So I will paste the command in here. Basically, we will just run the worker script on my local Gnash chain. The address of our deployed project is this one, and the account is just the environment variable where you stored your private key. For me, it's node 1, and the data I will change it just for test data. Yeah. Once I hit enter, we start the process of training. We can see that the data provider is executing a plan. He ran the first round, and now he finished it, so he is waiting for another data provider to finish his round. So let's do it in here. This will be run with the second data provider, also on just some dummy test data. Both of them are listening to what is happening on the blockchain. So right now the second data provider is training on doing the training on the first round. He finished it. The first data provider knows it, that there is the next round can start, and so it started. Also, the second data provider finished the second round, and now we can see that the training is over. The first data provider was selected as a final node who will be deploying the final model. And yeah, that's it. We can see that inside the web application the plan was finished. And when we switch back to the builder account, builder is now able to download the final model. The model is encrypted, so he needs to decrypt it, and yeah, here is his model.